On Saturday, March 24th, the March for Our Lives will take place in the Capitol and also on streets all across the country. Students are rising up, as they seldom have before this time, reacting to the tragedy and in memory of the 17 who were murdered in Parkland, Florida. Their goal, fight back and enact common sense gun safety laws. Zach Doherty, a student at Toms River High School North in New Jersey, has been one of the organizers and will be marching in protest locally. And he joins us now to talk about some of the details. Zach, nice to see you again.
Thank you for inviting me back.
What is the purpose behind these marches?
The marches are to show the country that students from all over the nation are speaking out and standing up, that they're not silent on the issue. I think the more people involved and the more people marching shows the strength of the movement, and really to show that students want an end to the epidemic of school shootings in America.
The decision has been made, as I mentioned in the beginning, not just in Washington, but all across the country. And you're involved in a march in New Jersey that's going to be centered in Newark, New Jersey. Why Newark?
I think when the student organizers were choosing location for New Jersey, they thought of a city that has for a long time been plagued by gun violence, particularly for their students. In their own high schools, they've had gun violence, and even though it's not a mass shooting, they're still losing a lot of kids to gun violence.
Yeah. What sort of cooperation are you seeing from the people in Newark itself?
It's been phenomenal. The mayor's office, Mayor Baraka, the local high schools and their administration, been working with the organizers of the march, which is composed of tons of students from across the state, but really working to make Newark a great city for this march, working together with the police department to allow this all to function really well.
What are your expectations for this march in Newark, in terms of how many people are going to show up and what will come from it?
I always say showing up is half the battle. So I think as many people as possible that can show up, the more people, the better. I think as long as there's a good showing, I think that shows how many people care. I think in New Jersey, we're typically looked at as a state that already has tough gun laws. So why go out and march? And I think this is an opportunity for students to say, to speak up for the other states that don't have laws like us.
Let me ask you personally, you've become very actively involved in this, become one of the leaders, one of the organizers, certainly in your own high school and in New Jersey, and involved nationally. Are you surprised at the reaction that you've seen, not just that you've experienced yourself, but that you've seen across the country from young people like yourself?
I think to see how quick it happened, how this movement has just exploded. And I think if you look at social media, I think it's no surprise to see how many students just like that are getting involved and really taking this to heart.
We had the walkout, the national walkout by students across the country. Tell me about how it played out in your school, Toms River High School.
So in Toms River schools, we had about 2 days before the walkout, there was a student that posted a picture online with a gun on Instagram and making a threatening remark. So student leaders and all the high schools said, I think for safety reasons, we should take a step back and not walk out. I think, Toms River seems that now it's a target. We have students making threats. Let's not walk out, but it doesn't mean that we can't represent in the movement. So instead of walking out, we had assemblies where students got to represent their opinions and be able to talk about how they feel on the issue.
Did you have large percentage of students participating here?
Yeah, I'd say it was about 3/4 of the school from my school showed up in the assembly.
When we've had folks taking a look at this movement, one of the things oftentimes you hear, especially from the historians who've looked back on similar movements, especially those that have been driven by young people, and they've often said, this is significant, it's important, but there has to be some follow-through. And one of the follow-throughs you often hear people say is voting. Young people, not just registering to vote, but actually showing up and casting a ballot. Are you having conversations with other young, you're just a junior in high school, so
yeah.
you're a couple of years away. But are you seeing these conversations so that the young people who are participating essentially will understand it's wonderful to be doing this, and it's significant, and it's compelling, and it's important, but there has to be follow through afterwards?
Definitely. I think the big thing we've been trying to put an emphasis on is that although walkouts and protesting and sit-ins are a powerful component of democracy, the most powerful instrument is really the vote. So I think what we've been trying to do is, at your walkout, have voter registration. Try to have students, learn where their voting districts are and how they can vote. And that's been a big part, is, like you said, carrying through is, yes, we can march in the streets, but if we don't go to the ballot box and make change, a lot might not happen.
So last question for you. People are watching here, young people, older people, whoever, and they say, you know what, I think I want to be part of this. And this, I understand, is happening in Newark on Saturday, and they're wondering, how can I participate? What's the answer to that? How can they become part of this?
I think our biggest asset right now is on social media. Go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, online website, and search in March for Our Lives, and it'll designate you on where your nearest march is, not just in major cities, but in towns all across the country. And not just the marches, but there's other ways, Students Demand Action, that you can get involved and contact your representatives and be a part of our movement.
Well, Zach, you and so many other people have been doing such marvelous work here.
Thank you.
In creating this movement and driving this movement and making sure that your voices are heard. We appreciate it. We'll look forward to talking with you some more as this continues down the line. You be well.
Thank you.